Don't know how, but now I'm healing. And it feels like you make me wanna show my feelings. Don't know how, but now I'm healing. And it feels like you make me wanna show my
Welcome back to the He Said, She Said podcast.
Hey.
What's going on, Nina?
Man, we back, baby. We back. I've been in.
It's like just yesterday when we started this thing.
Man, it's been so long. I've been missing the mic. I've been missing these conversations that we be having.
Conversations. I mean, we be still having conversations. They just don't be on the podcast.
I'm saying, like, this is how podcast started, because we was doing this on the phone. We was like, yo, people need to hear this, that what we're saying. We was like, let's do it.
Oh, yeah.
Let's do the podcast.
See, the names have changed here, but the situation, the story is the same.
Right. That's on period.
Segue. This episode is entitled... I low-key forgot which we're doing, so we're going to keep doing this until...
Damn. I don't remember either.
Going through people's phones.
Yes, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
That was a good go.
Do you mind your significant other going through your phone? You know?
Hell, actually, I don't really care. When you don't have anything to hide, when you have integrity, when you're somebody who's loyal, I don't care. Here, we just like I've been in situations where if I needed some reassurance, and I don't think people see it as that way. They think, oh, you don't trust me? You're in my privacy, and it's like I understand that people have their own. They are entitled to their own privacy. But I'm just of the mindset that if your significant other just needs the reassurance, just give it to them. I mean, it's not like I put like this.
Now, don't give it to them if you know that there might be some suspicious things going on.
Give it to them. That's what it's called having integrity. That's on period.
She don't care no way, because it's like.
Let me tell you something. Like, I've told people that, like, you know what, I did this. I have. Like, I did something, and then I ended up. That's just because I don't like keeping shit from people. I don't.
Gotcha. But what if you're talking about that person to somebody else? And then they say,
I put like this, I'm not going to purposely show them that because I don't have a reason to. But like, let's say that they were to, see it on their own, then yeah, I'm going to face it. I'm like, oh, okay, this is what I meant. Because 9 times out of 10, if I am talking about somebody, I'm usually venting. It's not, But
and
if I can say it behind their back, I can say it to their face. So like, let's say I'm mad at Brittany and she's getting on my nerves. I may say, Brittany's being annoying right now. But that's the truth. She's being annoying. So, I mean, that's not me talking about her. She saw that. I just tell her, be like, yeah, you were being annoying. Like, I love you, but you were being annoying that day. So I don't, yeah. And vice versa. Like,
yeah, I mean, I don't do that type of stuff.
He's sneaky as fuck. I bet you I couldn't even see his text messages because he probably saying some, what that Nina right there. She's a hoe out here.
Oh, no, I'm going to be honest with you. When people ask about Nina, I be like, yeah, she cool. But she bald head, or she ain't got no hair.
I don't. My edges is going right here, y'all.
Yeah, the edge is falling off during the recording.
Get off.
Put it back on the side.
Get off.
But I wouldn't mind because, and I'm not saying it because but also I also know there's certain relationships that I've been in where I would never give them my phone because they're gonna take it. They'll take something the wrong way because of the insecurity.
That just means that you in that regard, I think it's also like using wisdom. Is this something that this person can intelligently handle? They can see it for what it is, and then also listen to me explain some, because sometimes you've tried that with somebody and they have proven themselves you not worth the headache because you're not going to believe me anyways. You're going to think what you want to think. And I don't have time for that. Okay. Time is money.
Time is money.
Time is motherfucking money.
I'm just playing. Time is money.
I mean, I was alley-ooping it to you. You had.
I know, but I didn't know what to do with that. Like, I didn't know what to do with that. I was literally thinking like, how can I
Sleeping over
actually,
in this bed. Sleeping.
how can I tap this one back to
Take
her?
the reins back to the thing.
I missed that ball. I'm sorry.
Have you ever been in a situation where like your girl wanted to see your phone?
No,
No.
not that I recall.
I
I've had some moments where I knew they went through my phone
okay.
and I didn't say nothing. You know what I mean? 'Cause y'all know how y'all do. Like, you don't just come out and say I went through your phone. It's like, well, Nina sure text you a lot. And I'm like, what?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, you went through my phone to see that me and Nina talk a lot. You know?
Right. Like, how you know that? 'Cause I didn't tell you that.
But you know what they say. You go look and you go find something.
Oh yeah, listen. Old people tell me that all the time, so I ain't gonna go digging for nothing.
See, that's what people say. I'm still go digging.
'Cause
Because
if I
digging might save my goddamn
If I
life.
walk up in my house and I find a size 11 shoe that does not belong to me when I wear 13,
Oh,
I mean, explain yourself.
right. It's self-explanatory.
Well,
But
that's my dad's shoe. Why is it so your dad walking around here with one shoe on?
right,
Outside with one shoe.
damn shoe. Come on now, we ain't dumb. Who leaving one shoe up in that damn house?
Right.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
I really had a good response to that because it was an inside joke and I know we would have understood it. But I know the person that actually, if I'd have said their name.
I was gonna ask about said person.
No, because see, never mind, I'm not gonna do that. Because it wasn't that person, it was somebody else.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not gonna do that.
This nigga, you just
I could probably like bleep the name out.
spill the beans.
No, because now
Don't say
the whole inside joke is ruined now because we just took 5 minutes talking about
Oh
this.
God, we might still laugh. There might be some.
No,
some
it's
laughter
not.
still.
I promise you, it's not gonna make sense now.
Damn.
But I did have a situation where, you know how, to all the iPhone users out there, now you can put your favorites at the top. So I kind of keep my favorites aren't in my favorites because I just favorite them.
Mm-hmm.
I just talk to them more.
More.
Normal people.
Yeah.
So you're kind of, up on the top.
Uh-huh.
So this individual,
I'm that top bitch. You know what I'm saying?
she ain't my goddamn top. Because I'm a bottom of it now. I'm kidding.
The LGBTQ.
No,
Hey.
not at all. Because when I say
he ready.
when I say bottom, I mean like as a man and the woman being on top.
Okay, yeah.
No shade to whatever y'all got going on out there. Because I don't want nobody coming for me saying I love everybody. But
Why are we so scared of people? Like, why can't we just say what we say?
Do
I
you
said what I said.
do you not see the
And I
cancel
said
culture
what I
these
said,
days?
and that's what I
Do
said.
you not see the cancel culture?
I guess they will bully you, and they will like continue. They will
bully you to the point where you have to
Apologize.
Yeah.
Like, get the fuck
Yeah, and it's like you got to stand your ground, and you got to be okay with being the bad guy. And I have no problem with being the bad guy. I have been the bad guy a lot of times in my life.
I don't like being the bad guy.
But
either.
I mean, what I mean is that you're not really a bad guy. You're actually doing what you're supposed to do.
See, it's not a
But people are going to see you as a bad guy because they're stupid and they are immature. You know?
Yeah, but see, it's not necessarily the bad guy when you're telling the truth.
But it's sarcasm.
everyone else don't see it like that.
Right.
They don't.
Yeah,
So
they see it as
basically, it's a saying. I don't have a problem with being the bad guy. I'll be the bad guy. But that usually means I'm doing something that nobody wants to do. People don't want to do this. I'm the only one who wants to do it because they don't want to be seen as the bad guy. But I'll be the bad guy. That's fine. I'm the bad guy in my family. Them motherfuckers don't like the fact that I bring shit up. But I will be the fucking bad guy. We gonna slay these elephants. We talking about the elephants in the room. Not gonna deal with it.
See, I'm the type of person like I don't like all that drama. You know, what
It's
I'm saying?
not
Like,
drama though.
If y'all have pushed this under
That's
the rug
not
for the past
drama.
10 years and it doesn't bother me, then yeah, keep that in y'all house.
I'm
No
saying
disrespect, but I'm just saying like if Auntie Lucy been cheating on her husband for the past 15 years,
okay.
and we go over for a family reunion, and Uncle Joe okay with that for the past 15 years, then ain't no sense of me bringing it. Ain't no sense of Auntie Sue bringing it up. You know what I mean?
I think we're talking about in cases where, you know, it needs to be said because it's involving a lot of parties. And sometimes shit that don't have nothing to do with you. Like, for instance, like, you know, my nieces, you know, them being in an abusive environment. Yes, I say, you know, look, y'all, I'm gonna have to say
if it
something.
directly affects you,
You know, I'm gonna have to
it.
say.
Yeah, I get it. If it
but I don't
directly
take care of
affects you.
them. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not my
But
kids.
they're your nieces.
They are.
You know what I mean?
But some people would say, well, they're not your kids. So you know, it's none of your business to share that. But it's like, they're my family. I care about them. And even with my friends, same thing. Like, if I saw, you know, God forbid, one of my girls, niggas out with another girl and they look suspicious, I don't say anything. Says, well, that's not my man. I'm just gonna, you know, no, that's my bitch. I'm about to tell you. What you mean? Ride or die. Ride or die.
I'll tell them to. I'll be taking pictures of suits. I got to have receipts, my brother. So I got to have receipts.
Oh, but you know what though? Like, on the flip side though, like, if you do discern wrong, or if your perception is wrong of that situation, you know, he had a situation that happened to him like this, where somebody saw him out with a female.
Oh my God.
But I mean, like, Cody, first of all, he knows a lot of people, and he's a social person, and he helps people. He's an actual servant. So it's like, he's always helping somebody.
Okay? Don't make it seem like I'm just the help out here. He's helping everybody. He's the help. So
right, he's not the help. But what I'm saying is, like, he's a giver, and he does help those that is around him or whatever. And so that's all he was doing. And so somebody that knew him, you know, was like, oh, I thought that they came up to me and they told me, I thought that you was out with, you know, and I didn't want to send it because I didn't want to, you know.
It was like, I thought that was such and such. And then I saw that it wasn't such and such.
Right.
Then I put in my head like, but he already talking to such and such over here. It was just a whole.
And then he's like, oh, this nigga a player. No, I'm just being a good person. Can I be a good person?
We're just gonna leave it at
But let's get into that though. Because let me tell you something. That's happened to me my whole fucking life. Okay. I have a whole book about this type of shit. Like, for instance, like, when you are, just from my experience, and at the time I didn't see it as this, but when you are in a Christian community and you are pretty and you have a shape and you have no problem showing off that shape, and then you have other men that admire you, but you ain't checking for them. You're here for the Lord. And a person's wife might see her husband looking at you because you pretty, and her dress look frumpy because she's been 20 years in the game. And, you know, shit happens when you're 20 years in the game. And she looking frumpy. He like, look, I'm tired of looking at your frumpy ass. I got a tight ass over here. But that ain't got shit to do with me, sis. That ain't got nothing to do with me. And you over here, stay inside your house and get your house in order. Okay? That happens. Come on now.
It do. I just love how you just.
We going to it. We just flowing.
We just flowing.
We gonna flow into it. And everything like that connects. We gonna.
But I agree. That definitely happens. It's happened to me a couple of times. But I think with me, like, this is like the first time somebody actually came to me and said it.
But I like
Most
that
of
he
the
did
times,
that though. Yeah.
And the crazy thing about it, like, he kept following me around. And he was like, hey, man, let me ask you something. Like, okay, what's up, man? You know?
All right.
But anyway, that was the first time somebody just came to me. Most of the time, it's always like an assumption. Mm-hmm. And they told somebody else, and somebody else told somebody else, and then it gets back to me. Like, well, such and such said they saw you with such and such. And I don't want to say I'm out with a lot of different people. But I honestly think if he hadn't asked me literally like the day after, I would have forgot all about that. I'm like, no. Yeah. I would have been in so much denial. I started been looking like a liar.
Yeah, yeah. And that happens too. Like, I mean, I have a bad memory too. So like, I've been in situations where like,
you definitely have
I'm like, I don't remember, or like, you know, and I'm just like, well, think what you want, man. Like, I have gotten really good, or I've gotten better at just allowing people to think whatever the fuck they want to think about me. Like, that is an art that for me, that I've had to continue to practice. Like, okay, so I'm trying to explain to you what I'm saying, and you're not getting it. So it's happened too many times for me to say, okay, I can't spend the rest of my life spending time on this type of stuff, you know?
Right. I totally agree. See, what I love about this podcast is I always had these moments where You know, when we on the phone and then Nina just be talking and rambling, and I'll be trying to take like a mental pinpoint. I'm like, I want to talk about that. She does on that. So that's what I was doing. Y'all.
So you couldn't just stop. You should be like, get your right here.
I don't even want to cut you out because
You need to, 'cause I'll
we
keep
got to be
going.
professional on this podcast.
You
We
gotta
can't
be
be cutting
professional.
people off, man.
I don't be professional.
We can't be cutting people off. We trying to get sponsorships and stuff, you know. I'm trying to get a Walmart commercial. You feel me, bruh?
That's gonna be our commercial. Is us interrupting each other. 'Cause that's what we do.
Walmart ain't gonna pay us for
We're
that.
gonna be fighting and we're gonna be selling that. We're gonna be selling them biscuits. Give me that goddamn biscuit.
I
Go
don't know
to
about biscuits, bruh. What am we selling at Walmart?
Walmart. Nothing in your store is too low for me to, sponsor. I mean, you sponsor me. I have no problem. I'm not.
Sponsor both of us. Sponsor both of us. I was trying to see if I had something Walmart-ish on, but I don't. So
I got some Walmart stuff. You know what? Walmart be having that nice, what is it? Women's clothes.
Jewelry.
Y'all need to get them jewelry and the women's clothes up in Walmart. But sorry, anyways, as you were saying.
What was I saying?
Where did I leave off?
See, this is how we let him be on the phone.
We do be on the phone like, well, let me just say this.
So yeah, about that girl that I was
Right.
talking about earlier. So I had a dream.
Right. And then we just go to a different
This like,
subject.
This nigga here. Oh, I remember. I remember now.
Well, we were talking about, how people even like, I liked how the fact that the guy who saw him told him before he went and talked to other people about what he saw. And so it's very important. Like, I was like, that's a real nigga. Cause like if you don't, second guess yourself sometimes, like second guessing yourself is healthy because what you see or what you're experiencing, it may just be off of like your perception, and your perception is not always truth. Perception is not always truth. So it's always good to like confirm shit before you just assume what you think you saw, what you think you heard, or whatever. So I was honestly, it's like, damn, yeah, he did a good thing.
Yeah. I think a lot of times people are afraid to approach you about the situation.
Yeah.
In this particular situation, a lot of the people don't really know me.
Okay.
So I think they're still trying to figure out what this Negro is all about.
That's funny.
What this Negro
What
is
this
all
nigga
about.
Raunchy is all about.
What's he doing up here in the parking lot?
But
Parking lot pimping.
But either way, from all that we said, what have you gathered, I guess?
From this episode, that we definitely need some sponsorships. As you see, we literally we shoot low right here talking about Walmart sponsorship. Man. We got to at least Target, But I think what I gathered from this episode.
Just edit that, okay? Don't look. Just
okay, got you. As long as you didn't do all this,
I didn't mean. Just blur it out.
blur it out.
Y'all know what a
We
liberal
sure
look
ain't
like.
getting on some Walmart
Y'all know what a damn liberal look
We
like.
sure ain't getting on Walmart sponsorships now.
You see them all, pretty much. Yeah.
I was gonna say definitely not that because I've seen some that hang low, sweet chill.
Some of them.
Some of them,
Some.
just some of them.
We ain't all made equal. Is what we're trying to say. So.
Yeah, so forget what your pastor told your pastor
But
told
you know what? More women need to be fucking naked around this bitch so we can, just make it more
I don't know about
normal.
that because I don't want nobody taking pictures of my wife naked.
Well,
you know?
that's
Be
okay,
naked at home
I
with
understand.
me.
I get that's a good topic right there.
Yeah.
That's a good topic. I mean,
How you gonna be not naked?
I'm gonna be naked.
Be naked.
If I want to be naked. So, and it has nothing to do with me trying to, oh, you want attention. Yeah, I do want attention. I want to bring awareness to like this shit is normal. We got so many people with BBLs. We got people with breast implants. We got women that got stretch marks. They need to see my body so that they can have a representation. We don't have enough representation out here. Why do you think we got the same models that we've been seeing in Vogue and all that shit? And it takes people like Rihanna or all these other designers who are like, yo, inclusiveness is the thing. And look how much money that girl is making because she's inclusive. So
yeah,
play with it.
What I took from this episode is that we were actually talking about going through people's phone. And I actually have an iPhone here, as you can see.
Anyway.
Ooh, I got a notification. Does yours? Why yours don't look like that? No, I'm joking. But definitely.
And you over there laughing too. That's not fun. I don't know why y'all laughing. We got haters in the background, but it's
She's
cool.
the only person
It's
in
cool.
the room with an
haters.
and
Everybody a
Android.
hater.
Right. I just said I be having nightmares about them green bubbles.
I don't appreciate the ganging up on me. I feel unsafe right now. I feel very bullied, and I don't appreciate it.
Well, with that, you definitely ain't get no Android sponsorships over here.
No, I'll do it. Android, because I'm an Android lover.
Apple,
hit your boy up.
get at your boy now. Everything. I got the watch. I got the shoes. Nah, I'm trying to make them feel good. You know, like this little black boy. But what did you take from this episode?
I mean, honestly, I think when it comes to just the main theme, maturity is the shiznit. I think people need to just start becoming mature. You know what I'm saying? Because then you can handle things better. Like, let's stop being children in the sandbox. All right? College.
Okay.
That makes sense. Like, if somebody wants you to go through their phone, let them go through your phone.
No,
now, of
like,
course, not
if you
like.
can give me a valid reason why you want to go
Yes,
through
if
my
it's a valid
phone,
reason, or even
sure.
if you just need to reassure them. Like, now, if they're a crazy person and they just gonna keep on, doing crazy shit, then yeah, no, that's not gonna help them. But what I'm saying is somebody who actually is genuine and really wants reassurance, or like what we were talking about earlier, all those other topics. People need to be mature about shit.
Right. I would actually give you my password. That
Me
way,
too.
if
I don't
you
even
feel
have a
like
password.
Androids.
Shut damn hell up. We can do passwords.
Can I say something? Even though I don't know.
Yes, you can.
When you talk about maturity,
Yes, honey.
too, you have to understand not every person is given a reason to be insecure in it, like where, their person makes them feel insecure enough to even have a desire to go through their phone.
Right.
I think y'all are talking about, if a situation, maybe a scenario causes that person to be insecure, because really it shouldn't be a need to have to go through somebody's phone. It should be more, y'all have that.
Red cup.
Y'all are both comfortable with each other enough to know, you know what I'm saying, the boundaries, or y'all have that security within your relationship. I don't think that should be something that's like, that's kind of not healthy, honestly. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, let me hand me your phone type of attitude.
Will. Red cup. Red cup.
But if you dealt with something that is underlining, that makes that person look at you in a certain way because you have done something, yes, give them the reassurance to, go through the phone. I'm happy. But like me and like my ex at the time, like we had each other's, he just knew my password, I knew his password.
Mm-hmm.
So if I needed to find something or like, hey, can you do this or that? All right, cool. And I go through the phone or go find whatever the hell I need to find. And it was never like a desire to, let me go through their text messages. Let me do this, let me do that. But I have with this same person and felt the way, like feeling insecure, like, okay, I'm gonna go through this phone. And to me, I found something. To him, it was kind of like nothing, right? I'm just talking to her, catching up with her, kind of shit. So, I don't know. That's tricky.
I think what needs it for your relationship. I think you should do it.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
That's just me.
Well, that wraps up this episode.
Well, that'll do it right there. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Okay?
Please subscribe. Comment. And don't be
like.
posting that stuff under the comment talking about can you make a picture of us, oil painting of us and stuff. Like, man, nobody want that. I deleted all that stuff off the page. Just so y'all know. Every time I want to do a free profile picture, like, no.
Okay.
Like, send me a pic. DM me a heart. Like, what? Get off my page.
Hey, about that. Get off my damn page. Anyway, y'all.
Yeah.
Bye, y'all. We love y'all.
Bye, y'all. We love you. Peace.